So it is Tuesday, my dudes. It is January 11th. It is the first stream of the year. I'm sorry I've been very inactive. I've been working a bit more hours at work, trying to get things ready for this year, looking over the portfolio a bit. But what is the focus of today's video? Well, we're going to be talking about how possibly low or how low Bitcoin can go, possibly here in the next month or two, as we may or may not continue with this market volatility. Obviously, you can see we are just a bit below the $2 trillion market cap for the crypto space. Bitcoin dominance is above 40% again. It went as low as I believe like 39% the other day. Ethereum dominance climbed to like 21, 22%. Not too long ago, it is below 20%. Looking at the top cryptos by market cap, as you can see, things have been kind of decimated here since the beginning of the year. Solana's below $140. Pretty good scoop if you ask me. I've been buying some Luna as of late, some Polkadot. I've been kind of sleeping on the Avalanche. If you get below $80, I might scoop some. Matic is also looking rather juicy. It was below $2 not too long ago. Not going to go through all of these top 100 cryptos, but if we look at the daily chart, remember, I know I've shown this plenty of times, but we are currently in a downtrend. It is currently at 63 days. We did have a decent long downtrend from roughly the mid of May till about the last week or two of July. So that was, as you can see, it was almost 100 days of downtrend until we finally had a spring up towards the last week or two of July. Right now, we're in a 63-day downtrend with Bitcoin. Just to give you an idea as to where I've been buying Bitcoin, because some of you guys are like wondering how much should I throw at Bitcoin at a given time. Work in small amounts. I'm going to show you that I bought at stupidly high prices with Bitcoin because I bought into the narrative, just like pretty much everyone else, that Bitcoin for sure was going to 100K. So I was buying Bitcoin for almost 60K back in November. Bear with me. Sorry. So I wrote this 100K Bitcoin narrative because everyone and their mother thought Bitcoin for sure was going to hit 100K by the end of the year. Didn't play out because, as we all know now, anytime the whole market believes a particular thing's going to happen, it doesn't happen. So you have to kind of deviate from the trend, or deviate from deviate from everything that everyone else is saying. So if everyone's saying 100K is going to happen, it's not going to happen. And look, I bought Bitcoin at $58,000, and that wasn't the top for me. I bought some at almost $61,000. But granted, I kind of learned from my mistake up here. As you can see, I bought some in October 27th. Things were looking rather bullish. Looking at October 27th, it's right around here. I bought some Bitcoin. We were experiencing some downside movement, so I took the opportunity and bought the dip. Because again, I bought into the 100K by the end of the year for Bitcoin narrative, and I got wrecked because of it. See, I bought some more. I learned my lesson, but I bought smaller amounts. So I started with 0.01 Bitcoin, which, for some people, myself included, is kind of a hefty chunk of change, almost $600. And then I did a tenth of that. I did $61. Then I did a little bit more. I did 0.002. And then we finally started seeing the start of the downtrend. As you can see, that was right around here. We started seeing the downtrend right around the second week of November. But I took the opportunity to buy the dip again, and dollar cost average down. As you can see, I bought 0.002 at 57K. I bought 0.0035 at 58K. I bought some more Bitcoin at 56,500. I had another limit order for 55K, and that's the general gist of things. You want to spread out your buys, but don't spread them out too much. I'd say general safety, I guess, a safety zone between limit orders, somewhere between 750 to 1,500. Spread them out bigger, or you can spread them out a bit more. But I like 750 to $1,500 increments. Again, as you can see, the market just kept going in a downtrend, and so I kept dollar cost averaging my way into the market. As you can see, going into late November, I was buying Bitcoin for in the lower 50Ks. Going into December, we're still in the lower 50Ks, and then finally right around December 3rd, we finally broke below 50K, and then I started buying some at 48K, 47K, 45K, 46K. General rule of thumb, we don't know how low Bitcoin can go, but we do need to theorize that it may go to 30K at some point, because looking at this downtrend back here from May to July till we sprung up, it was almost a 100-day downtrend. We set an all-time high right around 65K, So again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just entertainment, essentially, a little bit of education. But if I were to bet, I'm going to bet that Bitcoin may or may not bottom out right between 35 and 40K. Reason being, again, we topped out at 65K and we bottomed out right around 30.29. Basing my conclusion off of those numbers, I think that we will bottom out between 35 and 40K. I still think there is a bit more of a downtrend to go. We don't really know how long we will be in this price range, but I do think 35 to 40K is in the cards. If we do break below that, I'm going to be selling a lot of my shit, because there's going to be juicy buys. I think buying Bitcoin right around 40, 45K is a juicy buy. But again, buy to your heart's content. If you think it's a great price, maybe throw a little bit in, but always keep cash on the side. And that's the thing that I'm kind of stressing about right now is I had all this cash ready to deploy. I deployed roughly like half of it so far. Again, I'll show you guys some more recent Bitcoin buys. I was buying at 43,500. I bought some at 42K. I bought some at 41K. I bought some at 40K. Some of these are limit orders. Some of them are outright market orders. But the whole point is you want to keep some money on the side, because we don't know how low this is going to go, you guys. So you need to prepare for the worst, but expect the best. For all we know, we could be breaking out of the downtrend as we're speaking. I don't think that's what's happening right now, but we could very well be finally breaking to the upside. Again, just speculation. I don't think that's what's happening, but I'm saying you need to entertain any possibility in this market, because if you don't, you can get caught with your pantalones, as Jay Bravo says, on the ground, and that's no bueno. So what am I personally doing? I do have a limit order for like 39,000, another limit order for 38,000. I do have a limit order for some Ethereum at 2,800, I believe. So that's kind of basing off whether Bitcoin goes down another $2,000, $3,000. Maybe we'll see a $2,800 Ethereum. But mainly as of right now, you guys, the altcoins that I'm dollar cost averaging into, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I'm buying Bitcoin and Ethereum to avoid some of the volatility in the market we see. I'm buying some Solana. I'm buying very little amounts of Cardano because it is at a juicy price. I'm not going to lie. I've been buying some Luna. I've been buying some Polkadot. I've been buying some Matic, some Chainlink, a little bit of VeChain, a little bit of Engine, and I've been buying some VGX because under $3, in my opinion, VGX is a steal. Think long term, you guys. Think long term, you guys. We could see Voyager token go anywhere from like $25 to $100 here 5 to 10 years down the road. It could very well be a Binance coin. It could be worth over $100 5 to 10 years from now. So imagine if you're buying it for $3. And then on top of that, if they're still doing the interest rate at that point, you could be earning several hundreds, if not a few $1,000s from just the interest at that point. I don't think they'll keep the interest rate the interest rate. That's just kind of common sense. But again, think long term. I think VGX is a great play. I've been dollar cost averaging into that along with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Luna, Polkadot, Matic, and Link. Haven't really been touching a whole lot else besides that, you guys. I thought I'd just give you a little update. So keep in your heads, 35 to 40K is still on the table. If we do break below 40K, 30 to 40K is for sure in the cards. We might be trading that range for a bit, but for all we know, we could be seeing some sort of spring right now, breaking out of this downtrend, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. So keep some cash on the side, put some limit orders in, might be pleasantly surprised. I had a limit order for Solana go in at right around $140. I think that's a great price. I bought some right around 137. But as you can see, there's a lot of discounts to buy right now in the market to take advantage of. Again, don't put all your money in all at once. Dollar cost average, spread out those buys. You know the drill. If you found this stream helpful, useful, entertaining in any way, shape, or form, please like and subscribe for more content like this. Plan to be doing a stream tomorrow morning, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, everyone, I hope all of you have a wonderful day. Invest wisely. Take care. Bye.